Gloucestershire's David Payne took his tally of wickets in the LV County Championship match with Glamorgan in Swansea to 8 as his side closed in on a third successive victory in this competition. Gloucestershire were batting in their first innings as the penultimate day of this contest began with the visitors on 301 for 6 for a lead of just 2. Early wickets were the order of the day for Glamorgan, but they were initially held up by Miles Hammond and Jack Taylor. When the former was out for 30, Tom Smith came in to frustrate the home tack some more. On a gorgeous morning near the Mumbles, Taylor was bowled by Craig Macheda for 44, with a total now on 347 for 8 and the lead at 48. But still, the home attack were kept at bay. Payne began his fine day with some useful runs in partnership with Smith, who's come on leaps and bounds with the bat this summer, with double centuries for the seconds and in the minor counties. These two added 39 more for the 9th wicket, crucial runs for their team. Payne was out for 12 when he couldn't resist having a go at a flighty delivery from Andrew Salter and was bowled. Last man Liam Norwell then blasted a quick-fire 19, including this 6 off Colin Ingram. Salter finally ended things by having Norwell held by Michael Hogan at deep mid-on. Gloucestershire all out for 416, Smith left unbeaten on 37. That gave the visitors a lead of 117, a more than useful one. Although their hosts would have been very hopeful of batting better second time out, the spinners hadn't had as much success as they would have expected thus far. Jacques Rudolph tried to lead the way for his team. His opposite number, Will Tavare, made some good decisions in the field. He threw the ball to Kieran Nima Barnett as early as the 7th over, and it worked wonders as he had Will Bragg LBW with his 5th delivery. Payne then removed Rudolph for 14 in the next over, the left armer with his 5th success of this match, which soon had Glamorgan in trouble again on 27 for 2. 5 runs later and they were 3 down, and Aaron Donald, like his captain before him, edging behind to Gareth Roderick. Still 90 runs in the arrears. These were troublesome times for the Welshman, a side which is starting to venture backwards after a long unbeaten run in red ball cricket. A third defeat on the spin was on the cards, although Ingram and Chris Cook tried to prevent that with a stand of 40. That was ended by Norwell, who dragged one back to have Cook LBW for 18 at 72 for 4. Ingram was looking good, however, and this delicious straight drive brought up the 100 for his team, but they were still 14 runs behind when he was the 5th man out for 45. Nima Barnett causing more problems with a ball that shot up sharply off a good length. That was not a good sign for Glamorgan. Graham Wagg, fit again after leaving the field midway through an over on the previous day, dealt with any uncertainty by belting Taylor down the ground for a 6. Into the evening session, and Glamorgan at last moved ahead, but with a lead of only 4, they lost Macheda, who nicked the returning Payne to Hamish Marshall. And the home team were effectively on 15 for 7 when Mark Wallace then offered Roderick his 4th catch of the day, this one coming off the bowling of Benny Howell. A finish with a day to spare now seemed likely, and even more so when, in the next over, Wagg gave Payne his 8th success of the match, another almost unplayable delivery being nicked behind for catch number 5 for Roderick. So, as in the first innings, it was left to Salter and Kieran Bull to dig their side out of a hole. Salter flicked Howell into the distance during a stand of 33, which was ended when Bull on 7 was beaten in the flight by Smith and trapped in front. So last man Hogan walked in with his side on 165 for 9 and only 48 runs to the good. He decided to have some fun just to see what he could produce, and he produced plenty of entertainment over the next half an hour with an innings that ensured this match will go into a 4th day, and even gave his team a very slim chance of an extraordinary win if many deliveries misbehave on the last day. The Australian cleared the rope 4 times with some big biffs as he made 37 off 26 balls in adding 59 runs for the last wicket. Salter meanwhile backed up his 73 in the first innings with 38 in the second. He dismissed right at the end of the day by Nima Barnett when he was brought back on, Marshall with the sprawling one-handed catch. So Glamorgan were all out for 224, Payne adding figures of 4 for 50 to his first innings 4 for 73, and that has left Gloucestershire a target of 108 on the last day to win for the third time in a row.